Hi, everyone.
We're doing this again because apparently the last one was too long, even though YouTube has told me I'm approved for videos over 15 minutes.
They hate you.
I can't even focus on this right now. It's so fucking hot.
It's okay. I'll do all the talking. So.
It's my channel, but you'll do all the talking.
One diva, one mic.
Just go.
So today's video is on the Westboro Baptist Church. Or WBC, and I'm just going to give you a quick little overview. So pretty much this church believes that everything that's happening mostly to the U.S., if not the world, but mostly the U.S., is because the U.S. is getting closer and closer to accepting LGBT individuals on a general level, and that this tolerance is bringing down God's wrath upon the U.S. And so that's where you get the signs that are like, thank God for dead soldiers, God hates fags, there's even ones that are like, thank God for breast cancer. It's just like, it's really sad. It's a lot of hate to be spread around by just one small little organization. It's
spread against the LGBT community, soldiers and women.
Yeah, pretty much. And so it ends up happening,
to put it succinctly,
over a little bit more. So it's tragic, really, and it's actually good, though, because, well, not good in that sense, but like it's good that President Barack Obama actually just passed a law to where you can't protest a military funeral 2 hours before and after that funeral, and you have to stay at least 300 feet away from it during that time.
Although representatives of the Westboro Baptist Church have already said that they're going to keep continuing their practices anyway.
I know, but there's a fine.
Did you actually look at what the repercussions are?
I did not.
See, he had read this article and I haven't read it yet, so I know the law was passed, I just don't know what the repercussions are.
We'll tag it.
We're not tagging, we're linking. Get your lingo right.
I'm still new to this, I'm sorry.
Lingo is important.
I don't have the jargon down. Anyways.
Jargon, that's a better word.
Ooh, I know, right? Good word. Anyways. And so, it's just an organization. A lot of it is,
it's a religious organization.
It's a religious organization. Obviously, not all Christian organizations are as fundamental and as fundamentalist, and I don't have a good word for this. So
they're zealots.
Zealots. There we go.
They're fanatical zealots.
As this one, but I just find it sad when their website is God Hates Fag. I think it's a .com and not .org.
It is a .com.
Yeah, and it's.
But if we're wrong, the internet will redirect you.
Just Google
what
it.
What else is the internet good for?
Google it right now.
Derek thinks it's a good idea to go to this website. I won't even give them my web traffic.
Well,
so
the only reason I ever went there was for a school related, and
yes, and I understand that. I'm not judging or anything. I just won't give them my time.
Well, I guess if you want to check it out, I mean, I think it's like a shock. Like, people, like, they're already horrible, and I don't think we need their website to tell us this, but it's just like, oh my gosh, like, you're just like, whoa. Like, there's that much hate, and it's kind of like, it's sad. It's really sad.
Anyone who goes through the effort of protesting a funeral is among the lowest of human beings in my book. It's not even an anti-LGBT thing, that just adds the icing on the dick cake. But protesting someone's funeral, especially someone who gave their life serving their country, regardless of whether or not you agree with their actions, is the lowest of low.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's sad. Like, I think it's sadder, like, just Googling pictures and seeing their signs and seeing, like, these little kids holding them.
Oh my gosh. Was it, whose funeral was it? It was a singer's funeral, and I don't remember which one.
A lot of singers have died this year, so.
They weren't even there.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston's.
Whitney Houston.
Photoshopped themselves as protesting Whitney Houston's funeral. So not only are they the lowest of low, they're fucking liars.
Well, on their website, it has their protesting schedule. So if you ever want to, like, see, I don't know, maybe it's just a weird, like, thing I want to do one day in my life, but I just want to, like, make out with someone, like, in front of them, just because I think it'd be fun. I just think that's awesome, but...
If they don't beat you with their signs...
They can't, because that would be assault.
Do you think
and a hate crime. Yeah, they're not going to win that, though. There's no way to win that. It'd be like, hate crime.
But apparently they have a set of family lawyers.
They do, which is why it's kind of, like... They're not stupid, obviously. I mean, they set it up to be a really, whenever they get sued or anything, it's like, oh, we have a lawyer in the family. Like, they don't pay lawyer fees or anything.
And apparently a lot of these members are related to each other.
Well, yeah, it's like a family. It's like a family church. I mean, it really is. I mean, I'm sure there's some other people who just really hate the LGBT community too, who are part of this. But...
And it's not just the LGBT community. It's the LGBT community and soldiers and women. Well,
yeah, but no, like, they hate them all, but they're blaming all that stuff on the, like, it's not like they're blaming women for anything or soldiers for anything. They're specifically targeting the LGBT community, saying they're the reason for, you know, these problems.
Well, yeah. Like, but I'm just saying that their hate is not limited. And really, that is what it all boils down to, is that they are willing, if not... I just lost my word. I had a really good word, but I lost it. They're not willing, not just willing, but joyous, I suppose, will have to work instead to spread this hate and anger around.
I know. Well, it's kind of interesting, though, because, I mean...
Don't tug on the power cord.
I'm just moving stuff. Anyways...
He's messing with the little Velcro thing that I can use to bind up the power cord, and he, like, moves the entire computer.
Anyways, it's kind of interesting, though, because they're actually hurting their cause. I mean, when you think about it, all this, like, especially with all the media attention they've been given recently and everything, and all this hate that they're spreading, all this bigotry, it's actually making people go, oh my gosh, what's these people's problems? Especially because they're doing it, you know, they're protesting military funerals, or protesting celebrity funerals, or protesting funerals in general, just protesting everything that they can possibly protest. And it's actually hurting their cause, because people are like, well, what's the problem with this? And people are beginning to wonder, like, what's really the problem with the LGBT community?
What do you want to bet that the entire church went to Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day?
Oh, definitely.
We'll link that video below.
But, oh, they totally went. Are you kidding me?
I don't even doubt. They probably used their collection money to buy their waffle fries and greasy heart attack chicken.
Anyways, this is not about Chick-fil-A. But
it's connected.
It's connected. But they are actually hurting their cause, and so it's kind of like, it's interesting. It's like you're actually hurting your, like, anti-view cause by showing so much hate and bigotry, and that people are actually taking the time to be like, what's your problem? And actually, like, looking into, like, not only their organization, but, like, LGBTQ people, and actually being like, well, they don't see a problem with it. It's like they're just like everyone else. And so it's actually almost helping the acceptance of LGBT people in a way from the community.
Strange way.
In a very strange way, the hate is actually turning, like, not doing what they want. It's actually turning acceptance and tolerance up a little bit more, because people are like, why? Like, why? Just why?
And that's what I wonder, too, is why it takes so much effort to hate people. Like, individuals. There are still people that I won't talk to because of what they have done to me or how they've affected me. And it just...
She holds grudges. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't hold a lot of grudges. But the really bad ones, I'm not going to forgive you for. And I can get in a whole different video about that. I might when it's not so hot and I'm not sweating. Like,
it's really hot here, you guys.
Like a pig.
Our windows are covered.
Box.
They're painting. We
can't open the windows. We don't have air conditioning.
I honestly feel like we should be stipend for our rent, but we won't go there. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to say about this church. I mean, like, everything they've done, everything they have done.
And the thing is, none of it is positive.
There's nothing positive to say about them, with obvious reasons. I mean, like, they're not one of the most fundamentalists. Sorry, I have to take this call. Dang it.
I'll take over.
Thank you. Dang it, I missed it. Never mind. Well then, I lied. I do not have to take the call because I just missed it. Now I feel like a bad person because I
thought it was just a text. His phone buzzes 3 times whenever he gets a text, so it's impossible to tell whether he's actually getting a text or a phone call.
Oops, well, I'll keep it here. They'll probably call back 2 hours from now.
If there's a weird buzzing sound that the computer makes, it's because his phone is right next to my computer. Train of thought. I had one.
I know. Sorry, everyone. I'm coming back into this video now. Like, there's nothing positive to say about them. There's just not. It's so much bigotry, so much hate. I mean, I wonder how much they spend on their signs. Like, in all reality, I mean, there's a lot of signs.
You know the whole saying, don't say anything if you don't have something... If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
There we go.
I can't even English right.
I can't even say English right.
It was a joke.
I know. I had to correct it, though.
It was a joke. Anyway.
Over my head.
Anyway. And it's speak English, if you're going to correct me.
Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo.
Anyway. The thing is, in the world we live in today, that's no longer a possibility. If we're going to get our rights, we're going to have to get a little mean and say what's really going on. We can't abide by people who are doing everything they can to deny us our rights. I don't hate religion. I think I covered that in my last video. I don't hate people who are able to comfortably exist in hetero couples and marriages. But I hate the effort that's being put into stopping my happiness or anyone else's happiness. Even if I was the straightest girl on earth.
Thank God I'm not straight. Anyways, go on.
I would still be a part of the LGBT movement. Because denying us these basic rights is not okay. And that's what they're trying to do, and we can't let them do that.
There are tons and tons and tons of documentaries. So the Bible tells me so. If you read or even want to watch the video, Lifetime Prayers for Bobby, that's another good one actually. And I've read the book. I'm in the process of reading the book, and I own the film because I love it. And that's a great one.
Present.
I know, thank you. And it's just one of those great. Our phones are blowing up. It's a great way to look at religion within the LGBT community and how it actually affects individuals. Like, we're not just talking about, hate. We're talking about how does hate influence, these people who are growing up in these religious families. I grew up in a religious family, and honestly, it's kind of scary at times. And to see how, close and how much I can relate to different people's stories who also grew up in a religious family. And so, definitely look into these. And there's tons. There's tons of all types of documentaries. They're all on Netflix, too. If you look at under the gay and lesbian film section, there's tons of them. They're so interesting.
Anyway,
I'm addicted. It's bad.
We should start wrapping this up because our video was just barely too long last time, apparently.
It'd be funny if it's too long again. And so,
if it's too long again, I'm gonna punch YouTube in the face.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I'd punch me in the face. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I would take all of my aggression on YouTube out on you. That's exactly what you're here for.
A punching bag. Anyways.
In short, yeah, some of the LGBT community is getting a little nasty because of how we've been treated. But if you push people down long enough, they're gonna get nasty. The thing is, if we aren't denied being treated like basic human beings, I'm sorry, it's my girlfriend, then we won't have a reason to get mean. It's exactly what the No Hate project is all about, and I'm sure Derek is suddenly dying to do a video on that.
The No Hate, I'm very cross on the No Hate project, just because I read a giant article.
We'll get there.
It's just the video's I still love it, and I love the No Hate project. It's just, yeah. We're going to do this again, probably.
We've got to go, because I don't want to do this again.
Exactly. We'll have more videos.
It's too hot.
Monday, we'll be back.
We might just start recording this at night until we can start keeping our windows open again.
Exactly. So,
because I am not a happy
if this one's too long, we'll film at night. But, so, we'll see you later. Monday's video, we're going to do something fun.
We don't know yet.
It might just be a fun video. We've had too many serious ones. We might just do something.
I don't think we've had too many serious ones.
You're right. We only have a few.
But some fun every once in a while would be nice.
Maybe some glitter, some rainbows. Maybe I'll dress up in drag. We'll find out. It'll be fun.
It's too hot. I won't be dressing up in drag.
I know. I don't think I could do it. I would die.
We'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.